Hi everybody, this is Hannah from Path of Peace. Thank you so much for joining me once and again. We will be doing today another card reading for trauma healing. So I hope that you will be inspired. I have my tarot cards ready and let's just dive deep. So what are the messages that can support us in our healing, that can support us in embracing more peace and maybe dealing with difficult situations, whatever that is, it is specifically for you? What are the messages for this week? And I will just randomly pull out some cards. And let's see what is coming through. What are the hints for this week? So we have Six of Swords. Then we have Death card. It is in reverse, but I usually do not work with cards in reverse unless I feel to do so. And then we have the Nine of Swords. This is really interesting. And I feel that I wish to work with this card in reverse. It's just there's like a story that is coming up. So what is really interesting is that Six of Swords is a symbol of transition. Sometimes it is like this Chiron symbology. I am not quite sure if I'm pronouncing it well in English, but Chiron was basically a person in mythology who was taking people from the dead people to the underground, to the underworld. So this card, interestingly enough, is also connected with the symbol of death, of transition. So it almost feels like there is a lot of going on this week. There is a lot of going on, there is a lot of happening, and you can even feel it in the world. Maybe it's not just you personally, but that collective energy of the world, of this big transition, a lot of things going on. And with this card, we are usually asked to let go, to allow, to maybe to grieve if we need to grieve, maybe to allow to feel the loss, or allow to feel all of that is coming with transition, all of that is coming with death. And find something like a safe shore, or where is it that I wish to navigate despite all of this, despite the death card, despite maybe all the fear. Nine of Swords is a card of fears, it is a card of anxiety, it is a card of this incredible heaviness. So Nine of Swords can be usually connected with sleepless nights or a lot of worries, anxiety, even depression, something that you can't see a way through. This is usually like the Nine of Swords. And sometimes people are scared when they see this card, like, oh, Nine of Swords, like that's bad luck, depression, anxiety. But basically, it is like a doorway. Yeah, this card is like a doorway. Just to see what is heavy, to feel what is heavy, to allow to be in that space of worry, fear, anxiety, not making it bigger, not making it smaller, just to acknowledge it. This is basically acknowledging it for what it is, acknowledging it for what it is, and then keep on moving. Acknowledging it for what it is and keep on moving. That's basically the Six of Swords, the transition. So there is like an invitation, and because this card, this death card, is reversed, it is like maybe it is slowed down. Maybe this process needs to be slowed down, or maybe you are holding still onto way too much, and this death process is becoming painful. So it is like an invitation to reflection. Where am I holding way too much? Where am I holding way too much? Where do I need to change? Where do I need to change my perspective, my attitude, anything? What is it that I need to change? How can I make this transition for myself possible? What is it that is dying? What is it that is dying? And, this can be very challenging topic for so many, because it may not be just a symbol. It may be a real life stuff, a lot of people dying around you. Or maybe somebody died in your family. Maybe you have been so loaded in past years or past months with anxiety or fear or depression or worry that you couldn't see your way out. And this combination is basically like an invitation to embrace your grief, to embrace your loss, to allow this death to happen, to allow this death to walk through our lives. Because eventually, when you take a look on the death card, what I love about it is that it is equal. It is equal. Death is equal. In death, we all are equal. We came into this world with nothing, and we will leave this world with nothing. The only thing that remains as the death is coming into our life is basically our spiritual awareness, which is the Hierophant over here, our pure heart, which is basically these children, these children. So our spiritual awareness and our pure heart are the only things that we take with us in the moment of transition, in the moment of death. And as you can see, all these symbols of power, like crown, the king is dead, the king is dead, crown is down away from his head. So this is like an invitation to really see what is important in life. It's like death is striping us. It is striping us from all these ego layers of what I want and what I don't want and what I hate and what I love. And it is bringing us to a space of spiritual awareness and kind and open and generous heart. And I know that these are big themes. I know it. It would be like many videos, not just this short one. But it is not here to discourage us. It is here to actually support us. It is here to allow us to see what is really important. And the guidance here is to walk slowly, because the death is reversed, to walk slowly with it, but to continue allowing that transition, to continue to allow that death process, because after death there is rebirth. There is something new. After this cleansing, there is something new. And focusing on that what can prevail, focusing on that what has long-lasting stability. So is there a spiritual practice that I feel deep connection with, like a prayer or meditation, mindfulness? Whatever tradition you are from, it's not about fighting over which tradition is better. It is about opening up to the practice and really learning and opening to love. So that's how I feel about it. And then just like continue that transition. Is there something that I can change? Is there something that I can follow that would take me out of this maybe space of despair or depression? And usually as these processes on earth deepens and are getting painful and quite tumultuous, that basically that anchor, the way I see it, is really our spiritual essence, our connection with God, with the divine, and our connection with the heart, with our heart, with the heart of humanity. Easy to say, hard to done in everyday life, yeah. Especially if you live in those very exposed parts of the world. But it's still, it is still the dedication to the practice, dedication to prayer, dedication to mindfulness, dedication to meditation, whatever that it is. Okay, so hopefully this will bring some peace into your heart, despite the topic being so challenging. I hope that it will bring some peace into your mind, and you can even let me know in the comments what is it for you that is like your focus. What is it for you that is helping you to navigate these death processes? Is it a prayer? Is it a meditation? Is it a connection with nature? You can let me know and let everybody know what is it for you, so that we can inspire one another. Thank you so much for joining me, and indeed I will be looking for another video very soon, actually. Thank you so much, and bye-bye for now.